Money is an important part of being able to afford to travel, because travel costs money. So if you want to travel but you don't have enough money, well then, this video is for you. That's right, because in this two-part series, I'm going to teach you how you can afford to travel. So this is part one, how to save and earn money to travel. Yes, I know, we're going to learn how to budget and how to make money. The most riveting topics on all of YouTube. But it's worth it, trust me. This video is worth it. Now there are 4 steps that we need to take and understand to be able to save for travel. So first we're gonna do is we're gonna budget for travel. We're gonna create a budget so we can know how much money we currently earn and how much money we currently spend. Then we're gonna make a plan to save for travel, where we're gonna ask ourselves, can we spend less and can we earn more? So that is our 4-step breakdown of how we are gonna afford to travel. So let's be honest here, how many of us actually have a budget? And I'm not just talking about a guesstimate budget or an estimate budget, I'm talking about actual hard, real facts. You are serious about wanting to travel, we need to sit down and we need to make a budget. So for the next month, I want you to download my handy dandy budget spreadsheet that I've created for you, links in the description, and record every single thing that you earn and you spend all month for 1 month. Fast forward 1 month, and assuming that you have actually completed this, and we are now going to take those numbers and categorize them and lay them out in my second spreadsheet that I've created for you guys, a budget spreadsheet, so we can see exactly how much we are earning and how much we are spending in the various categories. This will give us a better picture of how much we make and how much we spend on everything, so then we can see what we can adjust. If you are honest with yourself, and you should be honest with yourself when doing this because it will benefit you, your spending is probably a lot higher than you realize, or maybe your spending in certain categories is a bit higher than you realize. So now we are going to start filling out the second column of my budget spreadsheet, which is our adjusted travel budget, our new budget that is going to allow us to save for travel and what we can increase in the money, fields of money. So can we spend less? Needs versus wants. So I want you to make a note when you are going through all of your expenses on whether that is something you need to be spending money on or something you want to be spending money on. The goal is to minimize our current wants to almost zero and instead transfer that money to our new want, which is travel. And for needs, we're gonna go through and reduce our current needs as much as we possibly can, and then transfer all that to our travel. Now for each of the following categories and for all of your needs, you really need to go through your own current life situation and figure out what's best for you. Remember that travel is a luxury, it's in the wants category, so don't go sacrificing everything in your life for it. However, we are going to have to make some sacrifices if we want to travel. Rent or mortgage? Probably your biggest monthly expense. That means if we can reduce this, that's good for our budget. How much are you paying for rent, and can you pay less? Can you move to a different place? Can you get more roommates? Can you move in with friends or family? Changing your accommodation will have the biggest impact on your current lifestyle, but it has the potential to save you the most amount of money. Vehicles and transportation. Do you need that expensive of a car? Can you get a cheaper car? How much are you paying? Your car insurance, your car maintenance, your car loans. Can you sell your car or just put it in storage and take off the insurance? Can you take the bus? How much do you spend on Ubers or taxis? How about moving closer to work? There are multiple ways to get from A to B, and generally vehicles are going to be a very high cost for you. So if you can reduce it, walking, it's great exercise. Eating out / food. Food is kind of important. We do need to eat food, but how much and what type and where we spend our money when it comes to food can make a big difference to our budget. For the simple fact that, have you ever tallied up the amount of money that you spend eating out each month? each week. Or maybe you go out for drinks. Are you someone who grabs lunch on the go? You work in the office, you go out to eat. How about all those Starbucks drinks? People love them Starbucks drinks. They're not very good for your budget. So it's simple tips like packing your lunches for work, cutting back drastically on your eating out, and going for coffees. Cut out coupons when you go to the grocery store. There are some really good coupon sales. There's a whole TV show about it. Buy just a lot of stuff in bulk, and make sure you like it first, but bulk is great. And watch out for those alcoholic beverages because they add up and they are not good for anybody's budget. No, no, no. Entertainment. Renting movies, going out to the club, going for drinks. These things cost money. Netflix, Apple, iTunes, all the various music streaming software, Spotify, I could just keep going. Entertainment for the most part is a luxury, and when we're saving for another luxury, which is travel, we kind of need to pick one or the other. I pick travel. Makeup, clothes, and beauty. This one's for you too, guys. Whenever I am saving up for travel, I always go back to my natural hair color. I tend to dye my hair less. As you can see, currently, saving up for travel. I also cut down on all of my other beauty expenses and buying more clothes because do you really need more clothes? Chances are no. Most people have a sufficient amount of clothes. You don't need more of it. Fees. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, but debt is something that pretty much everybody has. See if there's any way that you can lower your interest payments on your debt, or if there's any other thing that you can do to help lower that amount or the amount that you pay while also still saving up for travel. Because just because you have debt doesn't mean you can't travel. I've traveled while still having debt. It's all about managing it and having a repayment plan and a budget in place. There are a lot of ways to save money, and I really encourage you to do way more research into all the various ways that you can save money and examine and go through your budget and your expenses and really be hard. Do some hard cuts here, guys. Again, travel is a luxury, it's a sacrifice, it's a want. So if you want it, you gotta make sacrifices for it. Now we're gonna go through the second table in the adjusted travel budget part of our worksheet and add in those new adjusted expenses. After we've gone through and seen every single possible option of what we can do to cut expenses here and there and put that money into our new travel savings fund. So now, even after all of our budgeting, if that number still seems low, the amount that you're gonna save each month for travel still seems low, well, that's when part 4 comes in to help you. Can we earn more? That's right. If we can't cut any more expenses without kicking us out onto the street, then we need to make more money because the amount that we're making is not enough for us to be able to save for travel. First things first, let's start with our job, as that's how we earn money. It's how most of us earn money, and if we're not earning enough money, well, then we gotta fix that. Can you change jobs and get a better paying job? Yes, I'm actually talking about quitting your current job and getting a better paying job. Can you get a second job? Can you get part-time or temporary work? Flexible work is out there, but can you fit it into your schedule? Freelance! Can you offer your skill set as a service to others? Can you find internet-based work? There are a lot of online jobs that you can do remotely, such as a virtual assistant, a coach or a tutor, a customer service representative. Or better yet, can you do your current work remotely? Now, honestly, a lot of jobs can be done abroad, so ask your work if you can work from abroad, if you can work from wherever you want to go travel to. Or maybe there's an intercompany transfer that you can ask for in a different part of the world. Ask your current employer if this is a possibility. Can you get a working holiday visa, which is a visa that lets you work legally in another country while also traveling? Great, I actually did many videos on it, links down below. Running errands or odd jobs. Ask around and see if anybody needs something done for them. You could go dog walk, you can wash people's cars, and then just, of course, make sure that it pays you some money. You know those college parties you go to? Ask the host if you can remove and collect all of the empty bottles at the end of the night. Can you rent out your place? So maybe listing it on Airbnb, or if it's a house and there's extra rooms, you can list those or rent those out to a roommates. Gifts! Gifts are a great way to earn more money because people are gonna give them to you anyway. I'm talking about birthdays, holidays, graduation, celebration, or anniversaries. Anytime there is any kind of gift giving, ask for travel, or better yet, ask for money for travel. Sell your stuff. You have a lot of stuff that you don't need and aren't using. Sell it. You can make a lot of money, a lot of cash from selling your stuff. I sold hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of old stuff. I'm talking about sporting goods, old clothes, old equipment, gear, camera stuff, tools, ladders. There are a lot of items in your house worth a lot more than you realize. So if you aren't using them, sell them. It's also good for minimalism. That's super trendy right now. So clear yourself of the burden of stuff while also making money. Make sure you list it on your local classified or at a yard sale. Or within friends, or I'm sure there's 50 apps to sell your stuff now. I'm pretty sure there is. Well then, I hope you have enjoyed this video and it's giving you some tips and advice on how you can kickstart your travel budget and start saving money and creating ways that you can fund your travels, because you can afford to travel. You really can. You just have to make those sacrifices. You gotta do that budget. You gotta figure out ways to earn more money if you're not making enough money. Do it, because you can make it happen if you put hard work into it. I believe in you guys and gals, so do it. And I can't wait to see where all your travels take you. So don't forget to go check out part 2 of this video, which is then taking our money that we've currently earned and budgeted in this video and figuring out how to best spend it and stretch it and get the best bang for our buck when it comes to travel. So that's this video right here. Go give it a little watch. If it's not there, it's going to be up in a few days time. Thank you again so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below on any other additional money saving or money earning tips that you have. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you guys again in a few days time with another video. Bye!